All right. I understand it's a little bit hot and humid in here. So, I'll try to wrap things up a bit early, okay? All right. Okay, first of all, I am Theja Sekhose. I am a former model and I'm a fashion designer by profession. I'm also a runway coach and choreographer. And right now I am the proprietor and the director of TS Academy of Design. First of all, I thank our Almighty God for His never-ending grace and also the Association of Naga Tailors for giving me this opportunity. It is with immense pride and pleasure that I stand in front of all of you this morning, and what an honor to share with you all a brief insight on what are the significant roles of a tailor in our fashion fraternity. So also, this morning I reckon we have some few participants who are non-Nagamese speaker, so I shall try my best to salvage as much as I can in both English and Nagamese. Alright? Okay, moving on. First up, what is a tailor? Okay, what is a tailor? Do you know who is the tailor? What is a tailor or who is a tailor? Okay, a tailor is an occupation in making, mending and repairing and altering clothes. Alright? Someone who cuts and adjusts your clothing to fit perfectly. Okay? Alright. So basically a tailor is somebody who does your alteration, who does your mending, okay? Okay? So tailor is somebody who does that, okay, as an occupation. Alright? And before we move on into my topic, this morning what I want to bring into our attention is man ijan tailors kan, okay? Mahala Naga society ita tailors ni kinaga view kore. Alright? Okay? So I think it's very important for us to have this insight this morning, okay, as I take the stage. So basically, ita mahala society sa ishumulidu, as we look upon our society, tailor, that very word itself, it gives a notion of a shallow job profile, who does repairing, who does mending, this and that. Again, yes, tailor but it is very right in its own place, okay? Okay, the definition of it. But also at the same time, I want you people to ask and have a new perspective this morning, which is, have you ever considered to tailor a profession, to job to it's a highly cherished and respectable job as well. Okay, so I'm sure here this morning all of you are either designers in training or tailors in training. So I think you people can relate to this. Or, yes or no? Yes? Okay. Kwanishna man idu tailoring job to shuglidu ekdam misabishi nishna babide. I think it's high time for us to give the ample respect they deserve. Okay? So please keep that in mind as I go through with the set this morning. Yes, Kwanishna ekta fashion designer to Hushuglidu, he or she will research, design, and popularize the fashion stories that he or she is presenting through her collection. Okay? Fashion designer to Hushuglidu. But itu fashion designer or itu fashion stories ka fashion show angwala itu sob la pichine kona se na there is a team who are tailors. Yes or no? So now, I hope you are getting the importance of how important this role of a tailor is in our fashion fraternity. Okay? Now talking about tailors, think and just look around yourself, the kapra that we're wearing this morning, kon bai to banai she, kina process kan ai she ki itu product to ai she and result to outcome itu kan sob e paringa bhavishu itu kan sob tailor kan bale banas. I'm a fashion designer, but there is a tailor inside of me, and because of my tailoring techniques only I can sew, I can stitch. Okay? So please keep that in mind. And as my topic this morning suggests, the significant role of a skilled tailor in our fashion fraternity, I want to take you all to a brief journey of elevating, honoring and giving the much deserved importance to a very humble yet a mighty profession called tailor or tailoring. Okay? and how their role is very important for us fashion industry, or in our fashion industry, or for us fashion designers. All right. Okay. Actually, part of the vision we do since the dawn of fashion, when the fashion has started. Okay, since the dawn of fashion, tailoring or tailors, they have been a very stable component in fashion design. Okay, so because they help the designer to create a perfect fit. Okay, they help the designer to create a perfect fit and enhance the quality and the durability of a garment. Okay, and all that is done by a tailor. Our skilled tailor do one of the most important job he or she does for a fashion designer is the tailor brings the vision of a fashion designer to life. Okay, designer research market research survey design but only with the help of a team of tailors, he or she will sit down and work things out. Pattern banai shuli itu design to allow le parabo fabric cholai shuli itu the design allow parabo. Okay, so tailors play a very important role even in the entire process of coming up with a collection for the designers. All right. Our Kwanishna ekta tailor, okay? Especially I want to emphasize this, a skilled tailor. Ekdam bhal pari ekta tailor, okay? He or she possess qualities of understanding the fabric properties. Okay? So it's very important for all of you, if you consider yourself a skilled tailor, that means you yourself possess the quality of understanding the different properties of the material. Itu fabric ki koi, itu fabric to inga hang mission lekina olawo, inga drape mission lekina olawo. Okay? So that is also one of the very important qualities that you as a tailor, as a fashion designer should possess. Alright? So keep that in mind. And also coming to the garment construction technique. Okay, a skilled tailor should do garment construction technique to ekdam. Alright? He or she should possess different insight on different techniques. Okay? Idu kina shalai should do kina itu olawo, finishing kan. Okay? All those things. So you have to possess that if you consider yourself a skilled tailor. Alright? And body proportion. Not just fashion designers, but tailors can be important. Okay? Body proportion. We all have different body shape and sizes. Kumba lamba, kumba khata, kumba a bit healthy, kumba very petite. So it's very important for a tailor himself or herself to understand body proportion of his or her client. Alright? Alright, it's tailoring the we should do there are different kind of tailors. Okay? Some are specialized in custom made, bespoke. Alright, I'll come to that topic after a while. So some are specialized in custom made to measure. Okay? Some are specialized in working with like a particular type of material. Okay? Some tailors are like that. Alright? And some tailors do usually do kumba alteration kumba do kapra nutun from the very get-go nutun kapra bi banai. Okay? So there are different category of tailors as well. Alright? But overall, we should do iru tailors category they all directly or indirectly help the fashion industry at large and the fashion designers in particular. Okay? Now, again, another very significant role of a skilled tailor is to achieve perfect fit. This is very important. Okay? Now, as per my set, I'm now transitioning to into fashion designer literally help tailor into the hijas there. So tailor ekta skill tailor ekta do tala ekta important role ekta do perfect fit to achieve. Okay, so I encourage all of you to be very thorough with this. Okay, perfect fit to achieve kore because it perfect fit to achieve kore shi bole to apni la client apni la customer do he or she will wear it with comfort and with confidence. Yes, so it's very important for you to achieve this perfect fit. Okay, be it you working with your client or for a designer. Okay, also another thing that tailors have been they deserve the much respect is in the history book of fashion. Okay, in the history book of fashion, tailors are actually the unsung heroes, okay, of creating the most memorable and timeless classic kapra. Got it? So a small example called the Little Black Dress by Chanel. Okay, I'm sure you all have heard that. Little Black Dress, na. Okay, so that has been created by Chanel herself, and that is a very good example, okay, of creating a memorable and timeless classic history book of fashion. Why? Because it a Little Black Dress, the very particular dress designed by Chanel to act masterful tailoring. Okay, technique ekdam kisim kan chulaina na ingauna bana like that example. Okay, and moreover fit to ekdam perfect. Okay, fit to ekdam bal or the silhouette, the shape of the little black dress to ekdam elegant. Okay, so you as a tailor, as a fashion designer, we all have to strive in achieving all these qualities, okay, in order to work with a fashion designer or to cater our clients. Also, just briefly, I want to I want to talk about fashion shows. We all are aware, what is a fashion show? Yes, it's an event created by a fashion designer to communicate with his or her audience by presenting a collection, his or her fashion stories. Okay, so itu fashion show dibi tailors na role the case. Inga usually do wagi dibi as I've mentioned earlier. Itu fashion designer do bahar de tai runway de bolo pare na. Okay, tai bahar de runway winter show stop han bolo pare. Will be behind the scene to come present the team who are tailors. So in that sense also, tailors are very important when it comes to fashion shows and fashion events. Okay. Now coming to bespoke tailoring in our fashion industry. You know what is a bespoke tailoring? Yes or no? Bespoke tailoring is literally means customization. Okay, customization. You know what is customization? Okay, yes, there are tailors who does customization and bespoke tailoring for sure, but mostly designers need to be sure. Okay, they'll measure the clients perfectly. Yes, okay, they'll work on the design or what kind of fabric they can use to bring this vision to life. Okay, okay, so those are the few process of customization. Okay, so what I want to say right now is bespoke tailoring could be in a category. Okay, all right, so here I will say a little bit about that. So bespoke tailoring is it literally means making one of its kind kapra, one of its kind garment to exude sophistication and elegance. Okay, aro it can be a suit, a gown, a fusion traditional inspired kapra but bespoke money usually do apni han, for example, Misty Sayede she came to me, I'm a tailor. Okay, time mulo da aishe kapra ta shilawale hulibi moi bespoke tailor ita ase inga usually do moi taila measurement kan power lo mujo power discuss kro ke kinara kapra chulawale se budget very important itu kan sob discuss kuro na inga kuna taigi duibar timber fitting de mati gina bhav ratala body de ekdam fit kuro with good quality finishing and everything. Okay, so bespoke la purpose to kies usually do itu moi misli sahana kapra shiladu. The purpose is for her to wear that particular kapra for 10 to 20 years. Got it? Okay, so bespoke tailoring kind of one main criteria that they should possess is longevity. Na lasting हो लगे अपनी हाँ कपड़े तो बना दो. Okay, ना एकदम साल चुलो लगे. एक बार डूबे लगे ना वीरे खुशी ना. Okay, no, not like that. Okay, bespoke tailoring खुशी बोली ना. तान इतु बिशी बार भी लगाने पड़े, तो भी एकदम बिशी साल भी चुलाने जाओने पड़े ना. इतु इतना से bespoke tailoring लगे कैटेगरी दो ना. इटे example दियो कि for example जब हम किडी market को ही मारे. Okay, we see so many tailors working there. Okay. So majority tailors can ita mahala kiti market is usually do repairing hane bishi put do na length kati wo fitting ham kuru wo na all those things. Okay, so yes itu tahala occupation is aru age ko nishna there is also one category of tailors. Okay, but it is another category of person which is bespoke tailoring. All right, so it was it when I want to encourage you people this morning ki apart from just alteration, repairing, okay, in fact working for a designer, not just all those things, but why don't you start a business of bespoke tailoring? Okay, hone your skill, learn the techniques. Not necessarily you have to become a fashion designer. You can become a bespoke tailor, and I'm telling you, in some few years time the demand is going to rise. Okay, so there I want to encourage you all to explore this bespoke tailoring like category. Okay, maybe most probably you can go back home and do some research on that. Okay, got it? Okay, great. Okay, now yes, talking about this bespoke tailoring again. Okay, one very good thing that I want to a very good plus point is it is fast fashion country na aji itu ahibo tomorrow itu ahibo and all this kind of thing. Okay, so now this has created some environmental issues and issues on sustainability as well. Okay, I think you all are aware of that. Yes, the global warming and everything. So I think bespoke tailoring is also maybe in a very small way, but will definitely play a big role in sustaining our climate and everything. Okay, so please keep that in mind as well. Now coming to my next topic is problem solving. Okay, so problem solving literally means to put in a simple word, alteration. Okay, so every now and then we are receiving different fashion from, I don't know, Vishal, Trends, Zudio, okay, different brands. Okay, we're receiving fashion like different articles, kaprahan, like we're receiving every day. But the thing is, you are buying those things, but like whom do you go to get your perfect fit again? So the problem solvers are the tailors again. So you go to them, and then because main thing also we do it serve upon creating different sizes in different company. They do in different sizes company we should be not necessarily every time it size khan mahal body perfectly fit be na kure na kitiba lamba ho kitiba khata ho kitiba down ho. So we always go to our problem solver, and that is the tailors. Okay, so there also I want to emphasize how important a role of a tailor is in our fashion industry or our fashion circle. Okay, because they don't just not necessarily create garment kapra ekla shilawing ekla bi noy gulibi tahan la expertise in reshaping, resizing and reimagining the existing garment na it was so sustainability to be impact rese aro tahan it role be ekdam important na fashion day. All right, repurposing the old kapra na. Okay, that. Okay, my last note is local resources and community connection. Okay, so as a tailor, he or she gets to collaborate with a lot of local artisans and craftsmen. All right, and not just them, but local artists, musicians, celebrities. Ita manu gana gule sa Hornbill Festival de online designer han ho jabo, tailor han ho jabo na. So it tailors kind of they bring our community closer here. Okay, so in that sense they play a very significant role also. Okay, because especially in Nagaland, we have a very small community when it comes to fashion. I don't think we can call our fashion circle an industry yet. We are just starting and we have a very long way to go. In fact, if I have to say, okay. So we have a small circle. So the tailors coming with the perspective of collaborating with the local artists and all craftsmen okay, that plays a very important role again in bringing people together like that. And then another thing is local tailors can usually do okay. We bring a wealth of knowledge and skills, okay, passed down from generation especially tailors can, okay. For example, it's a kiddie market day. It's a man bonding create in a way. For example, it's a business again. Okay, example. Tala family can it's a tailor. Jai thi kushulidu. It's a hujan man go to family tailor. It's a hujan way. Okay, this I have to feed this one. Go to Uncle Raju, go to Auntie Minu, like that, So it's a bonding we create So it's very that way, tailors also play a very important role like that, okay, in bringing us people together, All right. Now, in my conclusion, beyond the realm of high-end fashion, okay, tailors can do not just alteration. Okay, they have the opportunity to work in films, theater, and television as well. Okay, in different production houses, media houses, and all. So now it's not just very limited to alteration. Now the avenues endless. Okay, so it's all about us for us now to ekdam dimag lagai na kinaga huina mahala passion be follow at the same time puisa be kamawle. Okay. So there I want to encourage you all to start venturing out in different things. Just because I do manuko mare very green ho na itu na bhabi ul lagi shi tato time na we have to be smart, okay, so that and tailors kana ekdam important kile tangi bishi important mahante ase itu fashion industry de kushugule do their ability, okay, to ekdam deadline ka dai noi man na tight schedule khana inga dibi tailors kan ide fatafat they can help us fix things and everything itu kan our their attention to detail, okay. If you are a skilled tailor for that matter of fact okay, our tailors kan usually they encompasses the artistic vision of the fashion designer they have the fashion designer to bring their creation to life and your customer service skill okay, and building the community, bringing the community together, okay. So all these assets are invaluable, okay, especially to our fashion industry, our fashion fraternity, and the entertainment industry. All right. So overall, the importance of a skilled tailor is multifaceted, okay, and dynamic because they encompasses creativity, craftsmanship, and client centricity. All right. Okay. So itiala dunia de usually mahal ekdam ekta thagen hoy ekta cha concept usually the individuality aru mahal ekdam bhal highly crafted saman kan bishi value kura tai mujhe chaduna. So I want to encourage you all to give a new perspective when it comes to tailors la job profile ita to tahan bisa mishi kam kura han ingon tangi na saul kane, okay. Look up to them with the respect they much deserve, and let them continue to play the important role they have been playing all this time in shaping the fabric of our fashion fraternity and our personal style. All right? Okay. So my time is that. I hope you have learned a thing or two. Yes? Is there any questions you want to ask? Quickly. 30 seconds. Yes? No? Okay, anyways, thank you all so much for being here this morning and hearing me out, okay. I hope you have learned a thing or two and I hope you will try to cultivate, especially when it comes to the Bespoke tailoring that I have been emphasizing. emphasizing this morning so much. Okay, so thank you all so much for your time, and my stall is over there. Please come and have a look, go through my students' work and all. I also, as mentioned earlier, I am the proprietor and the director of this Academy of Design, and we offer 1-year diploma course in fashion design and 3 months course in basic cutting and tailoring. Okay, you can choose your own timing when it comes to that. Okay, so if you need to know more information, our stall is just put up there. You please come and avail that service as well. Okay, Chalo, thank you all so much. Good day.